Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our AngelBobsOmni playthrough. So, this is a nice continuation of our last episode. We just finished Crystal Powder, and we are working towards getting modules, and we're getting a lot closer. So, we already have the beans, we've got our polluted artificial fish water that makes the raw crystal splinters, we've got the system set up to get even more of that from the Santa rays, we've got our crystal powder to make crystal grindstones and crystal slurry. So the first step to making the grindstones is getting grinding wheels that come from silicon. So I'm going to run up to the north side of the base and get that going. Another piece to worry about is all of this meat is taking a little bit to establish itself. But we should see once the meat backs up, hopefully it will be soon, then we should start seeing Santa rays going into this area. I'm also a little bit apprehensive because I'm wondering, are these going to have to, like, are their outputs going to fill up or not? I guess we'll see. That'll happen soon. Okay, well, let's go work on the grindstones first. How's power doing? Well, we got plenty of power. I should do some more researches. Crystal splinter processing. Oh. Oh, I guess that allows you to get rid of extra splinters because they come in a ratio of 1 to 1 to 1. And if you don't use as many efficiency modules as other modules, then that can be a problem. We are going to need these puffer egg hatching things. Oh, and you can make meat out of puffers. Guess that's a thing. But I'm just going to keep working on the ore extraction researches. Max those out. And now we need silicon ingots, which are way up here. Silicon ingots are right here. So we need to... Let's see. What was silicon carbide made in? Oh, a chemical furnace. But first we need silicon powder. Okay. Chemical furnace, tier 2. We'll make the silicon powder here. And then we need a bit of chemical furnace somewhere. Which is kind of annoying. It's just perfectly not big enough. Guess this can go around here. Put that right there. Silicon carbide. Get rid of that tin ore. Put that there. Silicon powder. Alright. Do something like that. And then we need carbon, which will just be requested from the general channel 0 because the number we need is small. And then silicon carbide meets with steel to make grinding wheels. We'll have another requester here for steel. Okay, grinding wheel. There we go. And then grinding wheels go in. Okay, we also use those to cut gemstones. So we'll just provide those to the network. Alright, there we go. Grinding wheels are a go. So then we'll just request grinding wheels down where we need the crystal grindstones. And we'll make some crystal slurry. And then we should... Am I missing anything? Okay, I'm not making the module contacts yet. And, oh, right, I need the circuit boards. But we need the splinters first for that, so that's why things are taking forever. Yeah, okay. So we'll start with that. Try not to get hit by a train. Oh, I ran out of those plant life samples. That's why that's stuck. Okay. So down here, we then need to make a couple things with the powder. We need a liquefier. And then we also need to be making crystal grinding wheels. And we need a requester for the grindstones. Why is there only 16? Did I mess something up? No, it's running. Okay. They're just very slow. Wow. Gosh, I need speed modules in that thing. That's crazy to me. Silicon carbide is not made quickly. That's very interesting. Okay. Oh, but the nice thing about the splinters is that you get crystal grindstones back, so we need to loop those. And then, so we need splinters processed in an assembling machine. That's the first thing. Okay, and then what we also need is a way to recycle powder. So here we're gonna have that only go if crystal powder is less than 2 grand. Okay, so we need our liquefier. Where is the liquefier? Right here. Crystal slurry. Oh, there's a lot of recipes for it. I could have just had it come from the crystal dust in the first place. Oh, but that needs sulfuric acid. That's more difficult. I'm not finding the recipe though. There it is. Purified water, powder, make slurry. So this one would make 50 slurry out of 10 crystal dust, which makes 20. So I mean, this is less efficient, but it's a pretty small amount of crystal powder that I need, so I'm not worried about that. Then we need purified water, which is a bit cumbersome, given that I don't have it right down here. But I think I have purified water up here. Yep. So we'll corner. So then we need an overflow. Like that. And then we also need an overflow. Let's see. How do I do this? Yeah, so we need an overflow on saline water. But then we need a way to stop this thing. Because otherwise it'll just run forever. Could just be easier to have two, honestly. Or we just let it... No, letting it run forever is wasteful. I'm not going to do that. Let's figure this out. So we need... fluid handling. What's that? Okay, so we need this to have a pump. Wherever that made its way off to. And that pump will only run if purified water is low. So if purified water is less than 4,000, then it'll run the pump to get rid of extra saline water. There we go. Okay. Now, where's all of this going? It keeps disappearing. Did I make a mistake here? I don't understand how this overflow valve... Oh, that's a top-up valve. I'm an idiot. That's all there is to it. There we go. There we go. Okay. We actually want this to go this way. There we go. Okay, so I think that's all correct. So we will automatically get rid of extra purified water, and then we'll only get rid of any saline that's over 80% if we're low on purified water. I think that'll do it. So then we've got purified water coming down here. And there's our crystal slurry. And why do we even need the slurry? Who remembers? It is for the polishing. The polishing of each splinter. So, we are ready for that. The splinters, let's do that over here. So first we need to cut the splinter into the pieces. And then we have all three colors. Honestly, I'm just going to let bots do this. I've done it with belts before, and it's really annoying. So then this is powder. That goes to an active on channel... What channel are we on here? That's supposed to be channel 0. This is supposed to be channel 0. This should be channel 4. I think I've been doing 4. Channel 4. Channel 4. Okay. So blue goes here. Red goes here, and green goes here. Okay. Then we need to process each of those three. So polished, and we need a harmonic, which is what you need for beacons. So we will get that going. Okay. And this one. Oh, that's the polished. Whoops. So we can move this up again. Okay, so these are the polishing. So this is blue, red, green. I guess I have to move this one over to make room for the slurry. And the slurry comes from up here. Okay. Oh, and then we need grindstones. So grindstones will be here, channel 4. Gotta provide those on channel 4. And then we do need a storage chest down here for channel 4. And then... so this needs to be some sort of loop. Where we put the grindstones back on. So that'll kind of prioritize the grindstones that are getting recycled. Okay, and then we need a place for the polished splinters to land. Those will be channel 4s. Okay, gotta pause the recording for a second. Alright, we're back. Sorry, I had to pause it, and then I thought I unpaused it, but then missed something. So, I made a slight change here to the meat thing, so it won't give Santa rays to the butcheries unless this belt has basically 0 meat on it. So, that way we can not wait for these butcheries to fully back up. So now we should see some of these buildings starting to do the Santa ray petting, which essentially uses up Santa rays and a little bit of nutrient pulp to create polluted artificial fish water, which right now is the only way we have to create the raw crystal splinters. And then there are these crystal seeds that I can use to increase the rate at which we get the splinters, but I need alien bacteria for that. And like we talked about before, at least what I think the best way to get alien bacteria is the mushroomed potatoes, because let's just throw it in real quick. Alien bacteria. Apparently that's not what it's called. What is it called? There it is. So let's just say I wanted 5 a second. I'm just making that up. Maybe 1 a second. So with this route, we need a bunch of algae farms. We need calcium carbonate, which comes from only red cellulose fiber, which comes from only red algae, which means we have to grow red algae, which is a whole pain in the butt. It uses thermal water, ammonia. Then we also need a bunch of alien spores, which can come from fish water, but that's a ton of fish water that we need. So it's a really messy process to get all this. And then, you know, hydrochloric acid is not that bad, I guess, but it's a whole process. The other way to get alien bacteria is just grow some mushroomed potatoes. And you can see that I can just grow, let's see, here, 3.3 farms worth of mushroomed potatoes instead of doing all of that. Much, much, much better. So that's what we're going to do. We do need fertilizer, though, which is compost plus urea gas. So I'm going to need to bottle or barrel up some urea, because I think I'm making... Oh, what happened here? We're just totally out of solid fuel. That's not good. Because that is an important part of our power generation. So let's see what's going on here. Why are we not making any solid fuel? Oh, I'm out of... What? Oh. Okay. This is just out of fuel. That, I guess, makes sense. I need a requester here for, like, 5 solid fuel. There we go. Whoops. That should help again, though, hopefully. Oh, those are Omniflogs, not Omnitractors. Okay, so that will get us a bit more, up to 3 per second, which is about 50 megajoules. Okay, what was I doing? Mashed potatoes. Oh, yeah, urea. So I have urea, I think, up here, right? Isn't that? Yeah, that's urea gas. So I'll need to put that in bottles and bring that down here to make fertilizer. Oh, yeah, so we tried to get the mashed potato seeds. Let's see if we succeeded. Oh, thank goodness, I did. There it is. Mashed potato seeds. Here we go. So I can actually grow mashed potatoes now. So let's get that compost going. So let me get urea bottled up. I assume it's bottles rather than barrels. Urea gas. Yeah, bottled urea gas. So we need empty bottles, which are made from steel plate and canisters are made from iron plate, plastic bar, and barrels. It's kind of annoying. Let's just make a quick barreling situation here. Okay, so we need a requester that all 3 can get to. It's going to need steel, plastic, and iron. And I'm okay having this come from wherever because it's small numbers. This is going to make barrels. This is going to make canisters. And this is going to make bottles. Guess we haven't gotten bottling yet. There we go. So then we need to feed this like so. And this will stop when the available barrels are at, I don't know, 500. And then this, do the same thing. And canisters are at 500. And then this one is bottle. And that needs steel plates as well. And this needs... Okay, let's do this. Drop tile position there. Pick up tile. And this one will stop when canister or bottle. It's less than 500. Okay. So that now will provide all those types of things. Then we need to bottle up some urea. So we need a pump, barreling pump. For urea. It is urea, right? Yeah. Make this a T. And then we need a requester chest, a provider chest. So something like this. Bottle, empty bottle. And we're gonna copy this. Let's do more than 10. Let's do 50. Put that in our... That's gonna be bottling. And we'll just stop that at 40 because I'm not gonna need a bunch. It's a very small amount. And then down where we have compost, we should probably get a new composter. So let's just split this, and we need a composter. I should probably just compost wood, but this is fine too. And then we need to make fertilizer. So we'll bring in the compost from there, and then we'll do a barreling pump. I'm just trying to get this done. I'm not maybe being as perfectly efficient as I could. So then we'll do this. Quest, urea, emptying. Okay, there we go. So that'll get us fertilizer for channel 4. And we'll stop that at, what is it, stack 2? 500? Oh, geez. So we'll stop that at 1 stack. Okay, so that will allow us to grow mushroomed potatoes. We also need mud, which is a bit annoying. So what I want to do here, because mud comes from all these buildings. So essentially, what I want is some sort of pump that will get rid of and clarify the extra if mud storage. Oh, see what? Oh, that's hard. Because that's on channel 0. Oh, I can change it. Thank goodness. So, if mud is less than 500, then it will get rid of the extra. Now, that probably does need to be an overflow still. So I have to do all that again. There we go. So circuit, network, connect for mud. Less than 500. So essentially that will keep all these running to create more mud. Now those only make 1.35 mud a second. That's just enough for 1 alien bacteria a second. I'll take it. So I need some farms. Again, so I need some soil. We probably should give this some wood again. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. I think we'll probably have... I mean, mashed potatoes are not even part of the modules, so I don't really know why I'm doing this. Let's finish out modules. Because we've got all that. Oh, because I wanted the crystal seeds, that's why I was doing that. To get the petri dishes. We'll do that after we get this running. So, crystal splinters... I think... I'm just trying to decide if I want to make all this again. I don't think I do. Because I can upgrade all my red circuit stuff later to higher tiers and productivity. I already have all the pieces I need up here. So, and I even have these already here. So what I'm going to do, so we need solder, 2 types of components. So these 4 things. So I'm going to split these off. This one, let's see, we'll do this. This one only needs the solder, like so. And then we're gonna do a requester, chest, on the module boards. And then this will give us our circuit boards. So we're going to run this past, and we'll do 2 for each with a space in between for, what are they called? Beacons. 4, 5, 6. Cancel the modules. Okay, so then we need 4. And then we need a requester for each color. So this is going to be the polished blue crystal splinter 100. And then we need to change to channel 0, the providers for that. And then we need a provider for these. So we'll do a diagonal and a straight. And we actually can just paste that, changing this to red. Polished blue. Is that the right one? Polished blue crystal splinter. Yeah. So we need polished red crystal splinter. Which is here. 100. And then we need polished green crystal splinter. 100. Okay. And then we'll limit these at a row. And we need to make the other ones provided. Ooh, we are getting there. I also need to make the module contacts, but we have gold, so that won't be hard now. Okay. So then here we want to make these providers channel 0. There we go. And here come bots to pick it up. These are all running now. Or at least most of them are running. Oh, right. We're getting extra Santa rays on the back end. We were going to use bots to transport those on channel 4. This needs to be channel 4. So we'll put Santa rays back in. Perfect. Okay. Oh, well, I see the problem with this now. They're just gonna keep looping. I guess this might just be easier. Let's do this. Okay, so we'll have you go that way. So it's just a big loop, and we'll get rid of all this junk. And then new Santa rays can just plop onto there. They'll get split eventually. We do want some sort of priority, though. Input priority left. And we should probably make sure they're only ever on one side of the belt. So these are on the left going up, which is right going down, which is bottom. So that side's okay. And then these would need to be on the far side, which is the bottom, which is the far side for that. I think that's correct. So they'll only ever... Oh, wait, nope, these are on the wrong side. That doesn't fix it. Let's see, we want to be on that side. Okay, so hopefully that'll work itself out. Back to what we were doing. We now need module labs, which require 5 of each. To be able to do researches for the actual modules. Okay, now this recipe needs to change. This one needs to change. This one's correct. Switch this one to the efficiency. Switch this one to the productivity. All right. So then I need some labs. And we'll get rid of all the stuff from inventory that I can. Where did those labs go? Here. I'm just going to put them here for now. So we want speed, productivity, and efficiency. So we need 25 of each. And then we need 25 more to get the level 2. Level 2 and level 2. I'll distribute those, distribute these, distribute these. Alright, alright, alright. That's working. Guess I could maybe build a couple more. We'll build 2 more. It's going fast enough, I think. Okay. Man. It's a lot of work to get modules, as you can see. Okay. So we've got that. We've got okay, so we need the contacts, which are just copper and gold. That's pretty easy to make. We'll just make that right here. Just pop in a gold request, gold plate, gold plate. Let's try 1200. And then copper, gold. Oh, it's right there. I'm not going to need a million of these, so we'll just start with 2. Look at that, the gold's already here. Put those in a provider. And I think we are ready. So given the speed of them, I'll only ever need 1 making the tier 1 boards. So module contact, module main board, and module case. We need those for each. So contact, main board, and then the main board will go here along with case. We'll run that by everything. Okay. Our by. This will be efficiency modules. Cases. Did I not make those? Aluminum and plastic. Let's just do that here too, I guess. Aluminum plate. Negative 1200. Plastic. Aluminum. Top side. I mean, I think you need more for cases. Yeah. Well, I don't actually know in the long run. Because cases, you only ever use one per module. Whereas for the main, or the contacts, you add more. Okay, there we go. Thought I had made cases before, have I not? Nope. Never made those before. Okay. Just making it up. Okay, so then everything's running, and we just need a couple more requests for the specific board. So speed circuit board. Oh, those are the wrong type of chests. Bam, bam, bam. So this needs to be speed circuit board. Well, wait. That goes into both, right? Yeah. So what would be better? So these need extra solder contacts. Okay, so we'll put that here, here, and here. So then contacts will run past the front of these. And we want solder on that. So where'd the solder go? Here. So we'll do that. And that will run down and join in. So we've got solder and contact. Then we need the boards. And then we also need this one to grab from here. Guess it should be this way to line up with everything else. Oh, that one's in the way. Shoot. Okay. There we go. Copy that here and here. Okay, so then this just needs to be efficiency boards, which are here. Productivity circuit board and speed circuit board. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. We are officially making modules. Woohoo! Okay, let's get rid of this. Get rid of some contacts. Still researching productivity 4. Definitely still short on a lot of stuff. But we have a few speed modules. Put those in our logistics. Wait, they only stacked at 10? That can't be right. I hope they stack to 50. I'm going to set that to 50. I guess we'll see. It doesn't tell you with F5. Oh yeah, it does. Stack to 100. Okay. Perfect. So we'll throw these bad boys on a request to 50. And then now we can do prod module 2. Take all those out. Give them back. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. So there we go. And now we just need to take a quick look at beacons. Let's see. A beacon. Not researched it yet. Beacon. Requires just the harmonic crystal splinter. Okay. So then back down to where our crystals are. These are not working properly. The fish water never got lined up to here. There we go. That should double our fish water output. Okay, so then back to the splinters. So this is a bit of an issue. So what we actually want is something like this. Let's see. So harmonic. What do I actually make those in? Harmonic crystal splinter. Well, that's weird. It was just there. Now it's not. Strange. Oh, it's called crystal splinter tuning. I guess you need to search for the recipe name. Anyway, so we want these to run by like this guy first. And then we only need those for beacons. And just request the rest of the stuff. We only want to fill one slot. And then, once it runs past all that, then we can store them. So that will pseudo-prioritize beacons once the rest of that stuff gets here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have beacons. Oops. Let's get rid of basic transport belts. Oh, you know, I shouldn't get rid of that gold plate. I should actually have it requested. I have a new metal. Don't need phenolic board, don't need those circuit boards. Yay, beacons! Woohoo! Okay. So, and I think those only stack to 5. Or 10, I mean. Alright, well, we've done it. We officially have modules and beacons. And that will allow for some big upgrades from what we've got going on now. So the shortage is for sure these raw crystal splinters. The next thing I want to do is crystal seeds. And that will allow, rather than getting 40% of a splinter, we'll get 1 splinter. So that's a 2.5 multiplier once I get those crystal seeds. And they're actually not hard now that I have mushroomed potatoes, so I can grow alien bacteria, I'll just need some cellulose paste, which is kind of annoying, but we'll set it up. And then I can get crystal seeds, which essentially allow me to get a lot more of the modules and beacon stuff for these crystal splinters. But yeah, there we go. So, oh, we don't have copper cables, that's right. I need copper plate. And then I need one of these bad boys to make the cable on site. There we go. Okay. So that will allow me to revamp a lot of the base with productivity. And these first productivity modules, you know, not insane 8%. It's pretty good though. Especially when, you know, these, what are they called? These assemblers have 4 slots. So 8 times 4, that's 32% productivity anywhere that I can fit it. And I can use a beacon to get me more speed. So like here, you know, I can just say, you know what, I want more plastic. And why did that... What? Oh. Well, just kidding. I could put it in here. So we can get 16% more plastic for free. There we go. So stuff like that. I should change those to tier 3 liquefiers while I'm looking at them. There's a lot of things I should do around the base, but at least with this one I'm right here. But yeah, so we'll have to slowly revamp things where productivity makes things better. For sure. Oh, sweet. And now that allows me to add another productivity. So plus 24%. Free plastic. And we can do that all over the place. So it's going to be a long time of like slowly upgrading things with productivity. I think the first place, electronics, I can't get the machine 3. But I can fit 4 modules into each of these. So I can make 32% more circuit boards, which are the main thing these splinters are costing me at the moment. So that's already a big upgrade. I can't put productivity here. The other pieces of modules, I'm not too worried about the expense. I don't feel like they're all that expensive. I can always do that later, but it's just saving me some plates and such, which is not very expensive. So here, the main cost, let's see if there's anywhere else that I can put productivity. I don't think there is. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Can I do these? Nope. And fish water, I just basically want speed modules. So we can make these faster. So there we go, 80% more fish water should make a big difference. So now we're getting 45 fish water per second. It's actually more than these can handle, so I need some more speed modules in here. There we go. So that will improve my crystal splinter rate significantly. And the overall rate is negative 0.068 on Santa rays, which this more than provides. And what I can do is get beacons and even beacon up a couple of these fisheries. I am going to have power issues very quickly when I start doing this though. But yeah, look at that. Now we're getting 54 per second, which is right about correct. So, yeah, plus 200% speed. So yeah, we're gonna want to work on power after crystal seeds. Power. And then we'll do blue circuits after that. So I'm gonna call it an episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.